Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. There's a common YouTube tactic where you try to really captivate the person's attention within the first 15 seconds, right? I don't typically do that, but today I wanted to pick my words very carefully. I'm a terrible Genji. I want to say that at the start. I'm really bad. I have a medical condition known as Genji envy. I want to be that guy who's zipping in between everybody, getting all those kills, throwing it, like shirking over here, and just beating the shit out of everybody while dashing around and getting resets on everything. And the problem is that I play with people that could do that. I play with Moon and Maracha. They're very, very good Genjis, and I'm just like, half the time I'm convinced we don't even have the same keys on our keyboard. So, this is my first step to accepting that I have Genji envy, I want to get better, and I'm absolute garbage right now. I just played with this guy, though. Practice game, I'm assuming. Yeah, I just played a Genji practice game on a federal ban. Oh god, the guy fucking owned me. Oh my god. Shit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Towers of Doom. The friendly team: Tyrael, Genji, Graving, Diablo, and Lucio, the enemy team. Brightwing, Matthew, Murky, Stitches, and Toronto is Barunduru. Throat feels better today. Yesterday it was just on fire. Like the whole day it was awful. But still working on getting that voice back. Still working on that. So level 1, in my opinion, there's two options. You could either go for Agile Dismount, which, let me be clear, I do think Agile Dismount is the better option. But instead we're going to go for Swift as the Wind because there's less upkeep on that. There's less to think about. And, excuse me, I'm trying to take baby steps here for how I'm approaching Genji. I don't want to be overwhelmed with having to think about getting on a mount before every single engagement or anything like that. I kind of just want to work on the fundamental basics of playing the character. Try to, anyway. He does have hook off cooldown. Like, even right here, I didn't feel like I was doing anything necessarily wrong, but I'm just getting owned. Just getting owned. Okay, they're going down for bot sub. That's good. We're just gonna try to roam around and get kills as much as we can. We're gonna try to live that life. Genji's Q ability is the Shuriken. This works on an ammo system. So it has 3 shots, and from the moment you fire the first one, it starts to reload the other shots. Let's get out of the way of that. Oh, into the out. It starts to reload the other shots. So you can see right now we have 1 in the chamber and that little circle. Once that circle ends, we can get 3. So you could really maximize your damage by, before a team fight, firing off 1 shot, and then as the team fight starts, you go in just ham and try to deal as much damage as possible. I'm not too good at that. Not too good at that at all. But maybe that's something I'll get better at. Our W ability is Deflect, and this will take any damage that we receive from anything, from towers, from enemies, any damage that we receive, and we'll throw it out to the closest enemy hero. It prioritizes heroes, let's put it that way. So that means that we can actually get a lot of damage from tower diving after our adversaries, and then just deflecting all of the damage that the tower was dealing to us back at whoever was trying to kill us. What you saw there was our E ability. That's called Swift Strike, and it is a dash in the direction of your choosing that goes a set distance. You cannot make it go a lesser distance. It always goes the distance that it's going to go. Yeah, look at that deflect! Oh, I did that to you. I did that. Great for engaging. It actually has some great synergy with Shingen later on, which I'm happy to announce that I've learned how to use a little bit better since the last video. You know, baby steps. Baby steps. But, basically, now that we've hit level 4 and we have Shuriken Mastery, I need to be landing Shurikens like a motherfucker. So as often as I can, we're just going to be throwing these out. I don't care if 3 hit, I don't care if 1 hit. Obviously, if I can get 3 to land on a target, we're going to complete the quest a little bit faster. I'm just going in with the mentality of always trying to connect to someone with these. Because, of course, remember, baby steps. Baby steps. We have a medical condition. No one's cured overnight. My Genji envy is not going to be gone by tomorrow. Oh, too deep, though. Too deep, Tyrell. I mean, I want to go in on that, but at the same time, I kind of just don't want to die. So let's go back to our sippy cup. We use Swift Strike to get over the wall. The thing about Swift Strike that I didn't mention as well is if you get a kill within 2 seconds of hitting an enemy with Swift Strike, the cooldown of the ability is then reset. So you could actually do some pretty cool stuff where you go for like a full E build and just try to combo as many people on the enemy team down as you can, which could be really fun. Could be really fun. Well, our Diablo's in a constant battle with Murky, and it looks like it's not going too well for him, unfortunately. Oh, come on. There we go. Just wanted to dismount her. I need to get back up to my team really quickly. It takes Tyrande a little bit longer, so if we could dismount her, it's going to be good for us. Take a lot of damage here. Let's slowly back out. The other thing I need to get better at on Genji is remembering to auto-attack, and that sounds so stupid. But because, you know, I'm going in with all these skills and trying to do as much damage with our Shuriken as possible, it's easy to forget that you're also just a fucking auto-attack hero. And I'm trying to get over that obstacle as well. We are going to go for dodge at level 7, just because it's one of the best survivability talents in the game. And they gave it to one of the most mobile characters in the game as well. Which, I mean, I don't know how I feel about that, to be totally honest with you, but it is what it is, I guess. So we were able to dash in, kill Stitches, and do a little bit of deflect damage from the towers to that Brightwing. Cool. See, I feel like I'm doing okay. I feel like this is going all right. Show me what you can. So dodge, what it does is every 12 seconds, you just straight up dodge an auto attack. So really, really good versus Stukov. Characters like that have very slow auto attacks. But, I mean, it's also just good at avoiding damage in general. Maybe we could have gone for something else versus this team because they're not super auto attack heavy. Maybe perfect defense would have been better here. Who knows? I didn't do it. Oh. Oh. Oh, interesting. Well, I mean, I didn't see this coming. Oh, I did it, team. I did it. Am I going to die, though? Good job. Oh, I did Genji things. It almost killed me in real life. And then I do this weird thing where I pat my belly. Why did I do that? It was like a gorilla, but on my stomach. I mean, you guys didn't even see that. I didn't even need to bring it up, but I just wanted to be honest. I did some weird shit. I had a weird physical reaction to that play. We are going to go for Dragonblade here, which hopefully will increase our damage dealt, like right now. We can go in and start cleaving down a whole team here. Unfortunately, I kind of messed up a little bit too much, I think, so we're going to start to disengage. But Dragonblade can do a monstrous amount of AoE damage to an enemy team if they're clumped up like what we just saw. So I want to go in on this, but I also need to take care of myself. There we go. We went on Stitches. We're not going to get the reset. Having 2 healers really does put a hamper in my burst damage, I feel like. Who would have guessed? There we go. This should be a free kill. Kind of missed the timing on that reset there, but that's okay. I feel like we're doing all right. Greybait is split pushing top right now in Worgen Forb, so he's going to be doing a lot of damage to that tower. And I feel like my damage is really good. I like that. Yo, for real though, last game was a fucking train wreck. I'm so glad I did the warm-up game. That guy was like, hey, you played... He didn't say, hey, I played real shit, but he could obviously tell that I wasn't warm yet. we go. We got a reset. I don't think I'm going to be able to do too much with it, though. Oh, man, there goes that reset. We are actually 4 points ahead on damage, which is surprising. I guess it's because we got that boss. I haven't... excuse me, I haven't been using my trade enough. I don't think we've been jumping around with that enough. So that should definitely be something I think about. Sitch is getting the stun on Diablo there. Oh, shit. What's he gonna do if he's stunned? I do like the slow but steady healing from Lucio. I actually think that compliments Genji a lot. Because I could just kind of... It slows down the pace, I suppose. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Thank you for the bro shield. Oh, yeah, Dragonblade, go! So, Dragonblade is something that abso-fucking-lutely perplexes me. Again, it's that situation where I see other Genjis going in with Dragonblade and they make it look like it's the easiest thing in the whole world. And they just cleave an entire team down in an instant. Dragonblade makes it so you can't auto-attack, and your R and your Q ability do the same thing, so you don't get shurikens. But instead, you still have deflect, and you still have swift strike. And then you dive forward and cleave with every single auto-attack that you do. We are going to go for Shingen here at level 13. So, like, when I see Genjis use it, it's like they kill a whole fucking team immediately. It's just cleaving AoE damage to a whole team. When I use it, I just die. Like, right away. There's hardly an in-between, actually. I just kind of fucking die. Alright, Mathiel has been pulled in. Let's go ahead and Swift Strike in. Unfortunately, I think I did miss with a lot of that Swift Strike. So Shingen, what that ability does is if we hit someone with all three of our shuriken in one throw, right? So if we do something like this, we get a lot of bonus damage. And in the past, I had a really hard time landing all three shuriken on one character. It basically requires you to be in point-blank melee range. And I had difficulty getting into point-blank melee range in order to make it work. I mean, unless you have a Stitches just running at you. But even here, see, I'm missing a lot. But what I found that works for me the most is using Swift Strike to get... What? I didn't get a reset? Bullshit. Is using Swift Strike to get really close to the opponent and then throwing a shuriken right away. And then auto-attacking right away, too. So you get the damage burst of Swift Strike going in and doing basically 400 damage. You get all three shurikens hitting the same target, which is basically, 500 damage? I'm gonna go ahead and use this here. I think we got Tyrande. Well, maybe not. I tried, though. You got your shuriken that's basically 500 damage if you land all the stuff you're trying to land. You have your auto attack that's, about 200 damage. It's a lot of burst damage if you could do it all at one time. It's just really difficult to do all at one time. And I'm amazed I didn't get a kill with Dragonblade there, but... Okay, let's go ahead and try to capture this. Now, it is easier to land Shingen on giant targets like Stitches. That is easier. But even so, I mean, look, I'm still missing a lot. That should be a kill. This should be a kill. There we go. There we go. Let's see if we can join our team down here. I think we already lost this, however. Maybe not. Maybe I can interrupt. Fuck. Oh, come on! I was trying to use my trait. I was actually stunned out of my trait. My trait's on cooldown and I didn't jump any. Oh. Oh, the anger. It was ripping me apart. Oh, the inside. I tried, team. I tried so hard. We are going to go for Final Cut now, which adds even more damage to our E ability. So if we jump in, we're going to deal 400 damage with our E ability, an additional 200 on top of that, so 600 damage. One Shingen is 500 damage, roughly, and then our auto attack is 200. So what is that, about 1300 burst damage in about 1 second? And we can follow that up with more Shingens on top of that. Once we're good enough to actually do that. I'm not good enough. But the point is that this is a stepping stone to getting better. We're trying to get better here. But knowing that, it fills me with way too much confidence to just be a dick. Like, look at this. What am I doing? And I was even acknowledging my flaw vocally. But for real, it's a lot of damage. Like an alarming amount of damage. We'll go ahead and start deflecting. Oh, the octo grab! I can't deflect that execute, but it doesn't look like I even need to. Oh, I don't have deflect! Oh. That's how team fights feel to me every single time I'm on Genji. Every single time. I mean, this has been an exceptionally good game, but that last team fight basically encapsulates how Genji feels to me. Alright, I'm gonna do this thing. I know what I need to do. I need to jump in. I'm gonna use Swift Strike, and then I'm gonna deflect. Then I was polymorphed, and then I realized that my deflect was just fucking on cooldown anyway, so what the fuck was I gonna deflect? And then I'm like, okay, this is the perfect time to use Dragonblade. I'm ready. I get juked, and then I get hard CC. It's like I don't understand why everyone focuses me when I play Genji, but other people can just run wild. Anyway, the team's doing great. We actually have 5 out of 6 buildings right now, and we're heading in to get the 6th right as we speak. Boss is up. We could just take that and win, but I guess we want to win with style. Lucio and Diablo are not with our team, however, so they are outnumbered up here. Let's see if I can even this up. Dragonblade is not on cooldown. There's one reset. Oh, I did it! Oh, God! I did it. I did it, team. I did it, team. Run away. I'm afraid. I'm really afraid. If I could just keep him up here, we're pushing in sappers down on the bottom lane. Oh my god. Playing Genji killed me. You have won the battle. Oh. I didn't even get MVP. Who cares if he did all of the healing? 31% of teamfight damage. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, all right. I feel like that went pretty well. So the talents I used today was Swift as the Wind, Shuriken Mastery, Dodge, Dragonblade, Shingen, Final Cut, and then I think I would have gone for the living weapon at level 20, just so I could keep going in with Dragonblade as much as possible. But then again, or excuse me, the dragon becomes me. I got it mixed up. So I could keep going in with Dragonblade as much as possible. I think that I would probably just die even faster though. But who knows? Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any tips for how to improve on Genji, I'm all ears. And I'm going to stop talking for a couple hours. Okay, bye.